Good morning. If you think America's two-party system is dysfunctional, I think you're in the right place. Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Art. Uh, I like to tape in front of this little country trail here, country road, because that's what life is a journey. Um, and we're all on a journey, including our, our entire country. And unfortunately, I think we've gone down the wrong path. Um, and so I'd like people to consider a new path. It's a small path, but it's a peaceful path. I feel so much better since I'm no longer in the trenches because the Democrat and the Republican parties have become trench warfare. And so people are scared to talk about issues because it'll always be an argument. Well, let's get rid of those arguments. So let's have a discussion about how to change it. And so this week I'm concentrating on dreaming about a better America because I think we can make America better. It's already great. So I'm talking about the reforms that I believe, and I thought about this a long time. I worked on my book for 40 years. Um, Political cocaine. And it is. It's political cocaine. Okay. So anyway, here are the reforms that I decided I had to write it out because it took too long on camera. So these are what I call my reforms. Not because I'm taking credit for them, but because I want people to know exactly what I support. And number one is limit terms, and that's a slam dunk. We talked about that yesterday. But number two, this is less understood. Eliminate winner-take-all rules. What that does is that gives all of the electors in a state to whichever candidate wins that particular state. And what that does is that eliminates the effects of a lot of people's vote for president, number one, which I absolutely resent. It creates what is called the battleground states. So what the political parties have done here is they have eliminated the competition. If you ask anybody, basically, like 98% of the people, if they would vote for a third party, and they're going to tell you, no, it's a wasted vote. Well, this is why. Because the two parties have manipulated to eliminate the competition. And I don't get it. We have competition and everything else. Why is it that Americans accept only two choices politically? And I'm sorry, in my opinion, the two choices we had last time were both bad choices. And let's put choice into the system. Let's give a third party a chance. See, the thing is, with winner-take-all rules, the reality of the situation is if anybody's going to start a third party, or there is third parties out there that have merit, they would have to win over 50% of an entire state to get any electoral votes for Congress at all. Now, if you're going to start a political party, you might be able to win, a district or two. But an entire state, half? It's not possible. So they eliminate the competition. And what that does then is that gives them a lot of advantages. First of all, no competition. But also, now they get to only concentrate on battleground states. Because they can say, hey, there's so many Republicans in those red states that we're not going to campaign there. We're just going to do superficial crap because we got them in one column or the other. The only thing that matters are the battleground states. So essentially what happens, people, is the votes for president for all other candidates have been eliminated. And also, the people who are solidly in either the red or the blue column have also essentially been eliminated. But that's, well, I don't have time to argue the whole point. But every citizen's vote should count. We should have every district be a battleground district. Bring the battle for president as close to the people as possible. I'm an avowed populist. I believe that we should have, as Lincoln said, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But I also believe in the republic. And I do believe that there are certain safeguards that were put in place by the founders that were really extremely wise. And even though it might not be the exact use that they intended, we're 200 years down the road. And the average life for a democracy is 200 years. So we better get our act together. And so I'd like to discuss that. So I hope I've provided a little bit of ammunition for you this morning. When I say ammunition, I'm saying low-grade ammunition, not the kind that Democrats and Republicans use. I don't want you to fire this back and forth. I want you to discuss it. And I want to encourage intelligent voters to take back their government from the political parties. I hope you can back me. I hope you will discuss. Hey, every day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. So I hope you can unwrap your present with somebody special today. Have a wonderful day.